Hey everybody, it's Skully. So, I had contemplated talking about this, but I get asked this a lot, so I figured that maybe clarifying this might help other people that are dealing with it also. I'm at the age where I get asked a lot when I'm having children, and I would like to talk about that in this video. Why I chose to remain childless. Just a little disclaimer, this is not for me to mom shame or bash anybody who has kids or is wanting children or anything like that. It's just for me and my personal situation, because having children's a personal choice one way or the other. There's no right or wrong answer. It just depends on you as the person. So I just wanted to say that before I continue. So ever since I was a child, having children as an adult was something I always went back and forth about. Sometimes I wanted kids and sometimes I didn't. More so when I was younger, it seemed more like a good idea. I mean, pregnancy always kind of seemed like a fantasy for me and something that I thought for sure I wanted to experience someday because it seemed really neat, and having a family just sounded really cool. But as I got older, things changed. My mental health began to crumble as I got older, and that was something I was not really as aware of when I was younger. I mean, maybe here and there, but, it just kind of started to manifest more. And I just started to have, intrusive thoughts and OCD related stuff. I mean, little did I know it was OCD. But yeah, when I was 12, I didn't think I wanted to get married or have kids. Needless to say, I changed my mind about one of those things. And I'm very thankful that I did, because marriage is a very wonderful thing. I'm very happy that it's something I've gotten to experience. I've been married 5 years now, and I'm very happy with my partner. But having kids just always seemed very frightening. So in addition to things like my mental health, I started to become more aware of my hearing sensitivity. I've had loud noises like kids screaming trigger a fight or flight response for me. And that was very frightening. And at that point, I was already on the fence about having children, and then that just really kind of set that in stone. Like, nope, I can't do this. Not all the time. I'm not patient enough. I'm not confident enough. Not competent enough. Who am I kidding? Me as a parent, I'd be a horrible parent. I know I would. And once I finally realized I wasn't really meant to be a parent, it was something I kind of struggled with at first. I was kind of in denial, like maybe I'll change my mind about it again. Maybe I'm just having a bad day. But the more I thought about it, it just didn't seem like a good idea for me. And I just think that maybe the universe had other things planned for me than parenthood. I mean, if it's not something I'm 100% for, then why do it? Why bring an innocent person into the picture? I mean, it's not something I want to do just to do it. It was something that I'd want to have my heart and soul invested into it. And I couldn't live with myself if I failed, if I screwed up. It's just not a risk I was willing to take. So, yeah, I eventually just came to that conclusion. And it's been very hard sometimes, because sometimes I see people with their kids and they look so happy, and sometimes I think, oh, that would be so nice to have that. Maybe it is something I want, but then I think about all the bad parts of it. Because I mean, it's not, I don't mean it like that. I just mean the difficult parts of it. And I just don't think I can deal with the hard parts of it. I mean, you have to deal with the good and the bad in order to actually do it. And I'm just like, no, I don't think I can. So, yeah, coming to that conclusion was very difficult at times. And I've had people ask me, and it just kind of, I just caution people to be careful if you ask a personal question, such as having children, because it is the natural progression of life to a lot of people. And to a lot of people, I think it seems like an innocent enough question. But some people can't have kids. Some people have had difficulty having kids. And then there's people like me who it just triggers a lot of fear and anxiety. And I've had people tell me things like, shame on you for not giving your parents grandchildren, or you're going to die old and alone. And it's very hurtful for people to say things like that. And those are the people that it just is mind-boggling, because you can't blackmail people into things like that. If it's not what they want, it's not what they want. And like I said before, it's a personal choice one way or the other. Have kids, don't have kids, I support you either way. But my point is that if it's something you don't want, it's okay too. You can still be happy. You can have a happy life regardless as to whether you have children or not. There's no right or wrong answer to it. It's just what's right for you. So I hope that the advice in this video will be helpful for people who've gone through some of the same things. So until next time, have a great day, guys.